150 points. When they choose their auto save option, if that's the basic auto save for $105, that'll be 15 points. If they choose their variety auto save for $139, that's 20 points. And they choose the specialty auto save for $309, that's 30 points. So you have a left team and a right team. It's a binary comp plan. So anytime somebody signs up, they're either going to go on your left or your right. And then the new people that come in after that are going to fall under them on the left or the right side. So those points add up as new members coming in, as auto saves happen once a month. And when you have 500 points on the left and 500 points on the right, that's how you put yourself in position to get paid up to $500 for that week. But now to unlock the ability to get paid, you have to sign up at least two people, right? When you sign up two people, one on your left and one on your right, you become an associate. Now, as you continue to grow your business and share with others, and as the people who you brought in do the same, those points add up. And so when you have 500 points on the left and 500 points on the right, you get payout for that week, $500. Now, what'll happen is the next week you got to do it again, right? But over time, you find yourself getting a residual, every single week as your business continues to grow, as more and more people on autosave, right? Autosave is the lifeblood of your business. Everybody should be on autosave, all right? And the next level above associate is Copper, right? So what Copper does, it allows you to maximize your payout to up to $1,000 per week, right? And to get the Copper, you just want to sign up two more people, right? So you sign up two more people, which means you personally signed up 4 people, and 2 of them have been placed on your left side, and 2 have been placed on your right side. And then you want to have at least one of those persons from your left side become an associate. They do that by signing up their first 2 people. And then you want to have at least one other person on your right side become an associate as well. And they do that by signing up at least 2 people. So when you do that, when you signed up 2 people, in addition to your original 2 that got you from associate, and then you help them get their 2 people and they become associates, you now become a Copper, right? Copper is one of the first, real levels in this company, because once you hit Copper, it's duplicatable. You can do it again, right? And you just want to do that over and over. You want to help 2 people, right, get their 2 people, and then you want to sign up 2 more people. Literally, that's the business. And you continue to do that. But so as a Copper, as those points add up, right, from the memberships, right, and the auto saves, you find yourself making up to $1,000 per week, right? And then as you continue that, sharing the program, helping people get on auto saves, the people that you brought in, they share the program, helping people get on auto save. Now you find yourself at a bronze status, all right? 3 people that are direct to you on your left and 3 people that are direct to you on your right. And 2 of those people, one from your left became a Copper, and one from the right became a Copper, putting you in position to make up to $2,000 per week, right? And then once again, just duplicating that and hitting silver, right? And obviously we just talked about silver and why you want to run to silver. Don't chase points, right? We don't chase points in this business. There's a time when you might want to chase points, but not while you're starting to build out. Your number one priority, your number one focus is ranking up, becoming an associate, becoming a Copper. Don't even look at the points. Just get the people in place, right? Once you get the people in place and hit the status, right, a byproduct of that is getting paid. So you'll get paid, right? But we want to focus on getting that 100-ounce silver bar, right? It's something else when you got that 100-ounce silver bar, and especially when you show it to people, they've never seen it before, right? We were out last night, and, I pulled her out, and people were showing their phone, they showing their crypto wallet, they were showing their Forex or their stocks, what they had, the stocks that they had chosen, what's going on. And here I come in with the real money, pop that on the table. It's like, oh, this the real deal. Yeah, this the real deal right here. It's something else than seeing something digital and having something physical, right? And so we want to help you get to the status of silver. 5 people on your left, 5 people on your right. One of those people on the left becoming a bronze, and the other person on the right becoming a bronze, putting you in position to make up to $3,500 per week. Okay, and then so on. Obviously, gold status, you can see there, you're just doing that, continuing to grow your business. 8 people on your left, 8 people on your right, putting you in position to make up to 7,000 a week. And then as executive goal, 10 people on your left, 10 people on your right, right? And then now you see at an executive, that's when you actually want to help at least 4 people. You know, you're going to need 1 bronze from your left and 1 gold from your right. One bronze from your left and a bronze and a gold on your left, right? And then on your right side, you need at least a bronze and a gold as well, putting you in position to make up to 10,000. And of course, presidential, what nobody has hit in this company. And that's exciting because the room, it's wide open, folks. This opportunity is wide open, and we're going to hit presidential goal. And so we're breaking records. We're making our mark in this company, and it's exciting because I know the first presidential goals is coming from the runners. I know that for a fact. I mean, I'll be surprised, but the first presidential goal is going to definitely be a runner, right? Making up to $12,500 per week. So and of course, if there's any questions or anything in that time period, somebody can raise their hand, right? But I'm going to now do the Downline Explorer because what that showed us was how to get there. And you want to focus on getting there. You want to focus on placing people so you can get it to the next level, right? And you'll get paid as a byproduct. But you want to run to silver. Everybody's goal should be literally running to silver, right? So let me share my screen. And I'm going to do my Downline Explorer and show you how to navigate that, how to strategically do that, right? So when you log in, okay, and then you have on the menu bar here, you got Downline, right? So you click on Downline, and you watch Downline Explorer. And like Mike was saying, if somebody's serious about this business, they're gonna come in at a premium membership, right? Because a premium membership gives you this Downline Explorer for free. All right, you don't pay for this throughout the year. So if you want a standard membership, the first 3 months are free. And then every single month to continue to use this Downline Explorer, it's $10 a month, right? But it's free for those you're covered for the year with that premium membership. So you go ahead and click Launch the Downline Explorer, right? And what this does, it allows you to manage and navigate your business, right? You see how long that's loading up? I'm telling you, as this team grows, because there's so many people, it'll take a while to load up. And so I'm sure a lot of us are going to experience this as we're loading this thing up, man. That's only at 2372. So right now you can see in the Downline Explorer, you'll see it says, how many members are in your organization, because it defaults to who's in my downline. Now, as far as navigating and getting to the next level, because what we're really focusing on, what we're looking at this for, is so we could position ourselves for this, right? So we need 3 on the left, 3 on the right, 1 copper from the left, 1 copper from the right, right? So this allows you to navigate and help you do that. So obviously you'll see whose downline you're exploring here. You click on this here, you'll see it says, who are my personal enrollees? That's what you're more concerned about in regards to how to rank up, right? Because it's your personal enrollees, yeah? You're 1 on your left, 1 on your right, you're 8 on the left, the 8 on the right, the 10 on the left, the 10 on the right. That's your personal requirement, right? So you want to know about your personal requirement, because also with your personal requirement, these people that become that your organizational in your team, you want to help them get to associate. You want to help them get to copper. You want to help them get to bronze. These are your personals. So that's what matters really, is your personals in regards to ranking up. It doesn't matter who's in your downline. You want to focus on your personal enrollees, right? And you want to help at least 2 of them, right, starting out, rise through the ranks with you, so you can continue to rise through the ranks and hit the higher statuses in the company, right? And so here you have the ability to click on your left or your right to see who's on your left side, who's on your right side, right? And if you leave it right here in the middle, it'll show you basically who's on your left and your right side. And that's indicated here in the top right corner, which side they are on, right? Also over here, you want to click active and inactive. I think Mike touched on this, but always keep this, as we're growing, especially month after month. Apparently some people sign up and they're not on autosave. I don't know why they sign up and don't get on autosave. right? Especially if you don't want to make that $1.2 million mistake. But some people are not on autosave and they go inactive, and then Mike talked about people being inactive and how it can pull you down in rank, and people can lose their points in different things. So it's really awesome because it allows you to manage your business. You can get on top of things. There really is no surprises in your business if you're checking your organization every single day. Every day you should be in this downline. Every day, because it's a new day in your business. You got to check what's going on, right? So I keep this on active and inactive. You want to know who's active and inactive, but then you can go ahead and choose who are my personal enrollees, right? And let's go. I like to do my brother Isaiah. So Isaiah Wallace, right? He's a copper right now, all right? And he has 2 on the left, 2 on the right, as you can see here, right? That's what you need for copper. So you can see he has his personal requirement, right? Now let's say we want to get Isaiah to bronze, right? So bronze, you need 3 people on your left and 3 people on your right, right? You see that here. For him to get the bronze, he needs to add 1 more person direct to him on his left and 1 more person direct to him on his right, all right? So let's say we got 2 people, or he got 2 people, he want to put him in right now. He's going to go ahead and give him his link. He's going to place 1 person on his left. He's going to place 1 person on his right. All right. And then when you click on, now let's say he has his personal requirements and we want to see what's going on in his organization. So we can see if he has the points for his team. His team is hitting rank, right? So you click on his name. The most important information that you'll find here is his username. Because once you have somebody's username, you have their link. All right, so it'll be www.7kmetals.com/golden plug. So if I want to send somebody Isaiah's link to help him get to the next level, right, as far as his personal sponsorship, right, then I will go ahead and send him his link, www.7kmetals.com/golden plug. But now we can look inside of Isaiah's organization here when we click on this Downline Explorer, and we can see his downline, right? So this is what's in his downline. So we got 901 people in his downline, but we don't need to know who's in his downline. What we need to know is, and what he needs to know is his personal enrollees. So you got to change that, right? So you see his personal enrollees. And now what we said, to get to bronze, right? What does he need? 1 copper from his left and 1 copper from his right. All right, so we want to find out who are his 2 people that are closest to copper and help him get the copper, right? So we got an unranked person here. We got an associate right here. All right, they're both on his right side. You can see it right there and right there. And then we got an unranked person here and an associate here. They're both on his left side, okay? So most likely, the 2 people that we want to help get to copper will be the 2 people who are already associates, right? And so we want to help these associates get the copper. So for them to get the copper, what's the requirement? We go back to the share plan. They need 2 people on their left, 2 people on their right. 1 person on the left become an associate, 1 person on the right become an associate, right? So then we go to Patricia Cherry. We see she has 1 person on her left and 1 person on her right. So we know what she would need 2 people. So she needs 1 more person on her left and 1 more person on her right. That'll meet her personal requirement to make copper, right? And then Krishan Murray, you can see over here, they have their personal requirement. They have 2 people on the left and 2 people on the right. So now what needs to happen is we need to see what's going on in their organization so they can hit the next level, right? So if we looked at Krishan Murray, right, and we can go ahead and click on her name. And then once again, if we needed to give somebody her a sign up to her or sign somebody up with her, we have her username. So it'll be www.7kmetals.com/Eli, right? That would be her link. But she has her personal requirements to hit copper. So let's see what's going on in her downline. Now remember, it resorts to who's in my downline. We don't need to know who's in her downline. We need to know who her personal enrollees are. So when we click on personal enrollees, okay, for her to get to copper, what was it? It's 2 people on your left, 2 people on your right. She had that. But out of her 4 people that's direct to her, 1 of them on the left needs to be an associate and 1 of them on the right needs to be an associate. So let's see what she has. She has a person on the right that's unranked, another person on the right that's unranked, and then we have a person on the left who's an associate. So we got an associate on the left already, and they already have an unranked person on the left. So we got an associate here Okay, so the next thing we want to focus on is getting an associate on the right. So we're going to see who's closer. You know, if that person that, you know, if I had to give away somebody, right, what I would do is probably work with this person, right, Napper, because they already have one person on their right. You can see that here. So that means if we have one more person to give them, we put on the left side, that'll make an associate on the right, an associate on the left, and then that will make Krishan Murray a copper, right? So for Isaiah Wallace, his copper on the right would be right, on the left would be right here. So we'll have his copper for his left side. Now he'll need a copper for his right side. So we'll just look at Patricia Cherry, help her get her two, right? That'll make her personal requirement match. And there's her username if we need to sign somebody direct with her. And then when we explore her downline, okay, remember it defaults to who's in my downline. We don't need to know who's in the downline. We need to know who the personal enrollee is. So we click on there, all right? And then what she would need is an associate, right, on the left and the right. So here's the right and here's the left. So this person, Paula Brower, would just need one person on the right to become an associate. And then this person, Walter Cherry, would just need two people, one on the left and one on the right to become an associate to meet her personal requirement or team requirement to where she has a associate on the right and associate on the left. And then we already assume that she has her personal requirement, which is two people on the left, two people on the right. And that would make her a copper, all right? So that's how you kind of look through that and navigate what's going on in your organization, and you can get people's information and see where people are falling short. You know, what's crazy about this business is, folks, we're just getting started, and a lot of people sitting on, you know, $100,000 in points, you know, money. Each point is $1, pretty much, folks. So you can imagine over time, this has been 3 months worth of work. I mean, where are we going, you know, 6 months, a year, 2 years, 3 years? This is why I chose to do this business, longevity. I plan on being here for 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 plus years, right? I mean, and I intend to have this income continue to pay my children long after I'm gone and continue to acquire these assets. We're in the right place, right? And so also in this downline, you can click on who will become inactive soon, who are my enrollees becoming inactive, who will flush points, who doesn't have a downline yet, who receives a coin a month. If you want to go through your organization and find out who's not on autosave, click who does not receive coin of the month. These people who are not receiving a coin of the month, depending on where they are in the organization, they're the people who potentially can bring the organization down. Because if they go inactive and like, here's an example, you know, we have an associate here. Now, if you're building, you don't have to be on a coin a month to stay inactive, but let's say you just goes, you know, a month or 45 days and just doesn't do the business, you know, all those points and status can get lost. But the best way to make sure that you're not going to miss up or mess anything up is definitely going autosave, right? You can see who's renewing soon, who are my leaders, who recently changed rank. So it's a great tool. It's a great tool for your business to help you navigate and explore your business. So does anybody have any questions in regards to that? The share plan, as far as what it takes to get to the next level, and also how to navigate that downline explorer. That downline explorer is priceless for you in growing your business and helping you navigate and see what's going on. So let me see if anybody got their hand raised. I do see something in the Q&A. What will it take to upgrade to premium? Do I have to pay the whole amount? Yeah, if you wanted to upgrade to the premium membership, you do pay the full amount. It comes with an asset. All right, so you're definitely going to pay that full amount for that premium membership. All right. Let me see here. Anybody got their hand raised? Nobody's got their hand raised. Check the chat a little bit. Do you get coins for signing up with the $500 level? Yes, you do get, yes, you get an MS70 coin, and you also get a bullion coin as well. So I think that coin, the coins you're going to get, you know, just in coins are over $200. But go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, the one that was sending out, I think, wasn't it 320 on eBay, the Cheetah one? Or was it 230?
Well, I know in the presentation slide it was like 235.
Okay, 235. Yeah. So yeah, the premium, it was getting a coin selling for eBay on 230, and then you got some silver bullion. So we're getting close to $300 of just physical silver you're getting with the $500 package.
She's saying that so you haven't received your package yet? Is that what you're saying?
If you haven't received your package in 2 weeks, yeah, you need to contact support tomorrow.
Yeah.
I have people in Canada get them quicker than I do.
Right.
They're in Western Canada, but no, it should never take over a week at all.
No problem. So is there any more questions at all? Any comments? Oh, Trish says, can you do mine? Okay. You talking about, Trish, are you talking about the Downline Explorer? Okay. All right, I'll do that. So Trish Mitchell, and I guess if anybody wants, I actually can do that. In the trainings when I do this every night, anybody, that wants me to do their organization so we can see what they need to get to the next level, I can do that as opposed to, just doing Isaiah every week. So let's go over this real quick. We have Trish Mitchell, and she wants to see where she is in the organization, what it takes for her to get to the next level. So we're about to check that out live right now. As soon as this thing loads up, man, I don't know what it's going to do when we got 10,000, 100,000 people in this thing, man. I'm not even going to be able to use this Downline Explorer. It's going to be loading up the whole time, man. All right. Okay. So how we do that, what I would do is I would click on, down here at the bottom, it says find a specific member, right? So I'm going to hit that, and then it pops up, and I'm going to put in her name, Trish. And actually, you can just put a little bit. Or I'll just put Miss Mitchell. I think it's Mitchell. A lot of times it freezes up because there's so many. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. All right, so we can see Patricia Mitchell. And also, folks, put your photos in there. Put your pictures up. Let people see your face. Let people know who you are, right? But all right, so we found Patricia Mitchell, beautiful photo, right? You can see she's a bronze right now. She has 3 people on the left, 3 people on the right. And if we go back to the share plan, that's what you need to be a bronze. 3 people on your left, 3 people on your right. So next thing Patricia wants to focus on is getting to silver, right? That's when it gets exciting, right? Getting that 100-ounce silver bar and putting yourself in position to make up to $3,500 a week. So for silver, she needs 5 people on her left, 5 people on her right, and she needs 2 of those people to become a bronze. So if we look at her organization, we'll see that obviously for her to get to silver, she needs 2 people on her left and 2 more people on her right to have her personal requirement met for the status of silver, okay? But now inside her organization, what we'll see is that she needs 2 bronzes. So let's see who her 2 coppers are. Now let's see, it defaulted to who's in my downline, so we want to change that. Click who are my personal enrollees, okay? And so now we see on the left and the right. So we got a copper here, which is a Beverly Patterson, okay? And then she has a copper here on the right, which is Gary Mitchell. So we got her 2 coppers who helped her get the bronze. So ideally, we want to help the 2 coppers get to bronze, right? So she can get to silver. So if we look at Beverly Patterson, we know for bronze, you need 3 people on your left and 3 people on your right. So Beverly Patterson needs to hit her personal requirement. She needs to sign up 2 more people, 1 more person on her left, 1 more person on her right. Now, same thing for Gary Mitchell. Gary Mitchell needs to hit his personal requirement to get the bronze. So he needs 1 more person on his left, 1 more person on his right, right? And so as we explore their organization, for them to get the bronze, right, not only do they need 3 on the left and 3 on the right, but they need 2 coppers, right? So let's go in there. Let's go into, let's say, Beverly Patterson's organization, and let's see who is her 2 associates. Because for her to get to copper, she had to have 2 associates. So she has an associate right here on the left, right, Mr. Payne, and then she has an associate right here on the right, Mr. Lawson, right? So we want to help these 2 get to copper, right? So obviously you can see he has 2 people on his right and 1 on his left. So Mr. Payne gonna need to put 1 more person on his left, okay, to make 2 and 2 to reach his personal requirement for copper. And then Mr. Lawson is gonna need 2 people, 1 on his left and one on his right to meet their personal requirement for copper, right? So now, let's assume they hit their personal requirement. Let's say if we log into Mr. Payne, for him to get to copper, he had 2 on the left, 2 on the right, but he has to have 2 associates. So let's click and see what's going on in his organization, right? So then it defaults to who's to my downline. We're going to click who are my personal rollees, okay? And then you can see that he has unranked, all right? So he needs an unranked person on his left and 2 unranked people on his right. So he want to help one person from his left become an associate, which could be Chanel Dudley, but she's inactive. Well, she'll be inactive in 4 days. Maybe she's not working a business. We don't know what it is. So he might want to sign, as he signs up those other people to his personal requirement, he might want to work with them. But obviously, we want to help somebody on the left and somebody on the right become an associate, and that helps him move up through the rank. This is why people love this program, because all of that has to happen for Trish Mitchell to get to silver, right? And so once Trish Mitchell has her personal requirements for silver, anybody else that she signs up, it would be better for her to help the people below her get to the next level and give up that sponsorship, because the points are going to flow all the way up to her anyway. She doesn't get a direct sign-up commission for signing them up directly with her. As long as she hit her personal requirement, now she wants to reach down into the team. She has to go all the way down here, right, to help these people, which helps Mr. Payne, which helps Beverly Patterson, which helps her, right? That's that team build. That gets exciting. You just want to make sure that you're working with people who are serious. You're working with people who are committed, because, like Max said, me and him, we made some mistakes starting out, and if I could have did it differently, I'd have ran this thing totally differently, right? But you wanna make sure that you got some serious runners with you. Well, me and Mike did good on that part, but there's always little strategic things that you could have done earlier on in your business. So James Thornton, I see you got your hand raised. Somebody says buffering.
How's it going? Can you hear me?
Yep, we can hear you.
All right. I didn't turn on my auto save. What if I turn it on? If I start this evening, would I be charged today or next month?
You can choose. So if you hit process now, it'll charge you right now at that moment. And then
okay.
Good, Mike.
So I answered it in the text too, or the chat. It depends on when you set the date. If you set it for the 21st, you'll be charged the 21st of this month, or the 26th of this month. If you set it for the 1st, the 8th, or the 15th, it'll go in December. So it literally happens that day of the month. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Word to the wise, though, is I would do your autosaver the 21st or process it now to get one of those animal coins, because there's only 2,000 of them.
Okay.
But it's up to you.
All right.
Yeah, you're welcome for that, Trish. Go ahead and bring you in. You can go ahead and unmute yourself, Mr. Mitchell.
Good evening, everyone. How are you doing?
Good evening.
Wonderful.
Good evening. I talked to you on yesterday, and today I made it happen. I had to go in there and do something myself, so I'm back at Bron.
Awesome.
Perfect.
So how bad do we want it?
Right. That's what it comes down to. All right. When you realize the value in what we have, and I just, I like to think long term, man. 6 months, 12 months, 24 months. You're living a totally different lifestyle, especially as you're building this business and ranking up, and people on auto save, and you never know who comes into your organization. And like I said, we got people sitting on thousands, hundreds of thousands of points. Well, soon that's going to be millions of points, millions of dollars.
Yeah, by them bringing in more coins and stuff, that's how I made it happen.
Okay, awesome. I'm glad to see that.
All right.
Yeah. All right. All right. So, is there no more questions? I'll do next week. Or not next week. Next training, which is Sunday. DeAntoine Cooper. I can do yours. I see you asked. We'll do DeAntoine Cooper next Sunday. Or this Sunday. So I don't see any more hands raised. I don't see any more questions. So that's it. If there's no more questions at all, but if you do got a question, this is the time to ask it or a comment on how to have success. Go ahead.
Last one, anonymous person says, so for the weekly payout, you and your downline need new memberships continuously. No, memberships or auto saves. Auto saves is where it's at, so that even if new people aren't coming in, the auto saves will get you paid 15, 20, 30 bucks. I mean, there's one, I think on the right, on the 15th, there's $5,000, 5,000 points. And that's in 3 months, less than 3 months. 1 week, 3,000 auto saves or points, 3,000 points, no, 5,000. So that's the key though, is the auto save. There's only 2 ways this company makes money: annual membership and auto saves. That's it. All the other bullion we buy from them are dealer direct prices. They're not making any money on it. Whatever they get it for is what they sell it to for us. That's why we're $3 cheaper an ounce versus JM Bullion. That's why we're on silver. We're $100 an ounce cheaper than JM Bullion on gold. So any smart person is getting physical gold and silver during this time. We can get a lot of it for way cheaper to make anything we're paying for a membership or auto save well worth it. And then you throw in the residual income and it's a game changer. That's why I'm telling you guys, you got to tell people about this. You're being selfish if you're not telling people about this. We got the keys to the kingdom, people. We got a billionaire. We got the Lloyds of London. We got an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. We got our community. We got the runners. We got Ricardo Hamilton. We got Tammy Montgomery. We got every other network marketer coming in. This is life-changing, guys. This is the time to double down on yourself and this business. Because trust me, you will not. I had to do all this by myself. I was running around. Go back and look at my thing. I was posting DJ Khalid, another one. Because I was just building in the background by myself. There was no community to support me. No one was making me rank up posters. I was like, I want to make this happen, whether anyone's coming with me or not. And when you get that mindset and that mentality, nothing can stop you. And you're going to create whatever reality you want for your life and your family and your legacy.
All right. So, all right, guys, we got a 9:30 presentation, of course, tonight, and then of course we got the corporate update at 11. Okay, and then tonight is Thursday night, so tomorrow night, Friday as well, we have the presentation at 9:30. But with that being said, that's it. Thank you guys for coming out for this training, and we'll see you in a few hours.